You reach for a handful of nuts. Healthy snack, right? That's what everyone says. But what if I told you that the very food you think is protecting you might be quietly destroying your kidneys every single day? My name is Dr. Hillman, and before you take another bite, there's something you need to know about a number most people have never even heard of. It's called creatinine. You might not recognize the word, but this one number can tell you more about your kidney health and even your life expectancy than almost anything else. Creatinine is a waste product. It comes from your muscles when they produce energy, and normally your kidneys filter it out without you ever thinking about it. But when creatinine starts rising, that's not just a lab result. That's a warning signal. Your kidneys are struggling. They're working harder than they should. And if you ignore it, it could lead to kidney failure. Here's the part that should concern you. According to the CDC, over 37 million Americans are living with chronic kidney disease right now, and 90% of them don't even know it. Nearly one-third of adults in the U.S. have elevated creatinine levels, yet most of them skip regular checkups. They blame their fatigue on aging. They ignore the swelling in their ankles. They think their poor appetite is just part of getting older. This false sense of security is exactly why kidney disease is called the silent killer. It progresses quietly, slowly, until one day it's too late. So how do you protect yourself? How do you naturally manage creatinine levels in a safe, effective way? My approach starts at the root: daily nutrition, choosing the right foods your kidneys truly need, and avoiding the ones that may seem healthy but are actually loaded with phosphorus, potassium, or compounds that silently damage your kidneys. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 common nuts that may actually increase creatinine levels if you're eating them the wrong way, and 3 other nuts, backed by research, that can help cleanse your blood, reduce kidney inflammation, and naturally stabilize creatinine, especially if you're over 60. And if you find this helpful, please subscribe, share this with someone you care about, and leave a comment with any questions. Your kidneys deserve this attention. Let's begin. 3 nuts to limit immediately if your creatinine is high. These aren't bad foods, they're not poison. But for someone with compromised kidney function, they can tip the balance in the wrong direction. Let me show you why. Number 1, cashews, the hidden phosphorus bomb. Cashews. Creamy, delicious, easy to snack on. Many older adults eat them daily, thinking they're helping their heart, lowering cholesterol, supporting blood sugar. But for those with high creatinine or declining kidney function, cashews could be a double-edged sword. Here's what most people don't know. Just 100 grams of dry roasted cashews contain more than 660 milligrams of phosphorus. That's a massive amount. And when your kidneys are already struggling to filter waste, that excess phosphorus doesn't just disappear. It builds up in your blood. It starts calcifying your arteries, and it pushes your creatinine levels even higher. A study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology recommends that people with chronic kidney disease keep their phosphorus intake below 800 to 1,000 milligrams per day. One handful of cashews can hit nearly 70% of that limit. And that's not all. Cashews also contain potassium. When your kidneys can't filter it properly, that potassium accumulates in your blood, leading to irregular heartbeat and dangerously high blood pressure, especially in older adults. So here's my question for you. Are you eating cashews daily because you think they're healthy? Have you ever checked how much phosphorus is actually in your diet? If not, now might be the time to look beyond how you feel and start paying attention to the numbers. But cashews aren't the only culprit. Let me show you another nut that's often praised for heart health, but contains a surprisingly high amount of potassium that can be dangerous for anyone with elevated creatinine. Number 2, almonds, the potassium overload. There's no denying it. Almonds are a superstar in the nutrition world, rich in vitamin E, packed with antioxidants, constantly praised for supporting heart health and weight control. But here's what many people don't realize. Almonds are also extremely high in potassium, and for someone with compromised kidney function, That makes them risky. According to the National Kidney Foundation, a single 28-gram serving of almonds contains up to 200 milligrams of potassium. For someone with high creatinine, which usually means reduced kidney filtering ability, that can quickly lead to a condition called hyperkalemia. And the symptoms? Fatigue, tingling, muscle weakness, and even dangerous heart arrhythmias, especially in older adults. Research from the American Journal of Kidney Diseases shows that people with chronic kidney disease should keep their daily potassium intake below 2,000 to 2,500 milligrams. Yet many people snack on almonds throughout the day without realizing that just 100 grams contains over 700 milligrams of potassium. Combine that with bananas, avocados, tomatoes, and you're stacking the risk. So let me ask you this. Do you snack on almonds while watching TV, while reading? Do you think they're a smart replacement for candy or chips? If you're dealing with kidney issues or elevated creatinine, it may be time to question this healthy habit. But there's one more nut we need to talk about, and this one surprises people the most because it's often seen as gentle and comforting. Yet it contains a compound that may trigger kidney inflammation and disrupt your body's natural blood filtering process. Number 3, chestnuts, the starch and oxalate risk. Chestnuts, especially popular in colder months. Roasted, warm, comforting. They have a mild sweetness and a soft texture that makes them seem perfect for older adults. But for anyone with high creatinine, chestnuts may be doing more harm than good. Unlike cashews or almonds, chestnuts are lower in fats and proteins, but they're much higher in starches and complex sugars, which make up nearly 80% of their total calories. That means they can spike your blood sugar quickly, forcing your kidneys to work harder to regulate internal balance, especially risky for older adults with naturally declining kidney function. And there's more. Chestnuts are high in oxalates, which increase the risk of kidney stones. According to the Mayo Clinic, just 100 milligrams of oxalates per day over time can raise the risk of calcium oxalate stone buildup, the most common type in seniors. And guess what? 100 grams of chestnuts can already get you close to that limit. Many people assume that chestnuts are gentle on the digestive system, soft, easy to eat, perfect for older adults. But what's easy on the stomach isn't always easy on the kidneys. And damage to your filtration system often goes unnoticed until it's too far gone. Health experts warn that if you have a history of kidney problems or fall into a high-risk category, it's best to avoid chestnuts altogether. This small step could make a big difference in your long-term kidney health. So let me ask you, are chestnuts part of your weekly routine? Do you eat them on chilly evenings? And when you do, how many do you usually have at a time? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you found this information helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone you love. We've just covered 3 common nuts that may be quietly stressing your kidneys, especially if your creatinine is elevated. But don't worry, coming up next, I'll show you 3 kidney-friendly nuts that are not only safe, but actually help support kidney recovery and naturally reduce creatinine levels. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss it. 3 nuts to eat when creatinine is high to support your kidneys. These aren't just safe options, they're therapeutic. They help your kidneys recover, they reduce inflammation, and they give your body the tools it needs to filter waste more effectively. Let me show you. Number 1. Flax seeds, the creatinine reducer. You might know flax seeds as a superfood for skin or cholesterol. But few people know that this tiny seed is being researched as a natural therapy to support kidney filtration, especially for those with elevated creatinine. Instead of relying on supplements, juice cleanses, or restrictive diets, flax seeds provide a simple, effective option. Nutritionally, flax seeds are a rich source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, lignans, and soluble fiber. And here's the key. The soluble fiber in flax seeds helps lower urea nitrogen and creatinine, both waste products that kidneys work hard to eliminate. A 2020 study in the Renal Failure Journal found that individuals with mild kidney impairment who took 30 grams of flax seeds daily for 12 weeks reduce their blood creatinine levels by an average of 18%. That's a significant number, especially for older adults. Moreover, the alpha-linolenic acid in flax seeds is a potent anti-inflammatory. It helps reduce inflammation in kidney tubules, one of the silent causes of declining filtration capacity. This means flax seeds not only help the kidneys work more gently, but also protect kidney cells from long-term damage. So how do you safely and effectively include flax seeds in your daily diet? First, don't eat them whole. They pass through your digestive system undigested. Instead, grind them into a fine powder using a dry grinder. Store this powder in a sealed glass container in a cool, dark place to prevent spoilage. A recommended daily dose is 1 to 2 tablespoons, about 10 to 15 grams. You can sprinkle flax seed powder on oatmeal, mix it into plain yogurt, blend it into a smoothie, or stir it into warm water before your morning meal. If you bake with whole grain flour, adding flax seeds to the dough increases fiber and lowers the meal's glycemic index. Just be sure to drink plenty of water. Soluble fiber absorbs a lot of fluid, and insufficient hydration may cause bloating or constipation, especially in older adults. But the story of kidney-friendly nuts doesn't end here. Let me take you to another kind of nut, one that's often known for being rich and fatty, yet surprisingly holds a hidden mechanism that may help reduce kidney damage in ways few people expect. Number 2, macadamia nuts, the anti-inflammatory protector. Many people hesitate with macadamia nuts. They think they're too rich, too calorie-dense, especially for those with kidney concerns. But here's the truth. Macadamia nuts contain primarily healthy monounsaturated fats, including omega-7, which kidney specialists often recommend to support filtration in those with kidney impairment. About 78% of a 28-gram serving of macadamia nuts is monounsaturated fat, including omega-7, which regulates inflammation in tissues, even in the kidneys. A study in the Journal of Functional Foods in 2021 showed that omega-7 lowers inflammatory cytokines that damage kidney glomeruli and tubules, thereby helping improve natural kidney filtration. Macadamia nuts are also low in electrolytes, about 200 milligrams of potassium and 188 milligrams of phosphorus per 100 grams, making them an excellent energy-rich yet kidney-friendly choice for people who need to control electrolyte intake. Why should you consider macadamia nuts if your creatinine is high? Because they reduce inflammatory burden without overloading kidney filtration, offering a cooling, gentle support for the filtration system in older adults. A safe and beneficial amount is 5 to 7 nuts per day, ideal between mid-morning and mid-afternoon. Choose raw, unsalted macadamia nuts. Salt increases blood pressure and strains the kidneys. If buying roasted packages, opt for unsalted versions and read labels carefully. Another way to enjoy macadamia nuts is to grind them lightly and sprinkle over oatmeal or mix into plain Greek yogurt. Their natural creaminess enhances satisfaction and may help avoid unhealthy snacking. Avoid eating macadamia nuts in the evening or before bed. They're high in fat and may cause bloating, disrupting sleep, which is vital for kidney repair. If you haven't tried macadamia nuts before, start with a small amount and observe your body's response. Some sensitive individuals may experience mild fullness at first. Have you ever tried macadamia nuts in any particular way? Or maybe this is the first time you've realized that this luxurious nut, often thought to be just for the wealthy, could actually be a quiet companion for struggling kidneys. And finally, if you're looking for a nut that's rich in omega-3s, helps reduce inflammation, and clearly supports kidney function, walnuts are definitely worth your attention. Number 3. Walnuts, the brain-shaped kidney healer. Walnuts are fittingly shaped like the human brain, but they're more than a symbol. They're a nutrient-rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, anti-inflammatory agents, and plant compounds that support blood filtration and protect kidney cells from oxidative damage. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly consumed walnuts had 32% lower CRP inflammation levels, and kidney filtration function improved significantly within just 12 weeks. One key factor is alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that reduces chronic inflammation in those with high creatinine, especially those over 60. Unlike many other nuts high in potassium or phosphorus that may stress the kidneys, walnuts contain moderate levels of these minerals, making them safer for those with mild kidney impairment. Additionally, the polyphenols and tocopherols in walnuts help improve kidney cell membrane permeability, enhancing micro-level filtration and aiding recovery of damaged kidney tissue. If you already include walnuts in your diet, whether raw, roasted, or added to breakfast, keep it up. For managing elevated creatinine, try 4 to 5 walnut halves per day, preferably after breakfast or as a mid-afternoon snack. Avoid consuming them on an empty stomach to reduce digestive discomfort. You can soak walnuts overnight, lightly toast them, or chop and sprinkle onto oatmeal or yogurt for a delicious and easy-to-digest boost. Avoid any walnuts that taste bitter or show signs of mold. These may contain aflatoxins, harmful to liver and kidney health. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with someone you love, especially those monitoring creatinine or concerned about kidney health. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe for more science-based, easy-to-understand health content tailored for people in their 50s and beyond. Your kidneys work quietly behind the scenes. When creatinine rises, even slightly, it throws everything off balance, and sadly, many don't notice until it's too late. Today, we took a clear and meaningful path, from commonly eaten nuts that may raise creatinine to kidney-supportive nuts that gently cleanse and protect your kidneys each day. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or even 80s, it's never too late to make changes. Choose simple, natural, science-backed options that support your body, especially your kidneys. This is how you take care of yourself. Gently, sustainably, and with love. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these nuts surprised you the most? Are you eating any of them regularly? Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video. May your day be full of energy, and may your kidneys stay strong and resilient over the years.